What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Another day, and we're about to go to the auction and pick up a car that we won, but we ran into some technical difficulties here. So this is my trailer lock, and this thing has been great, although I've only used it about 6 times since I bought it. And you probably can't see down there, but there's bearings literally falling out of the damn lock. There it goes, another bearing. So we can't get this lock off. I got the key, and I did try to get in there with a screwdriver stuff. It's not been tampered with. The lock just doesn't work. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut this thing off, and I guess go buy another lock. Hopefully this thing works. Woo-hoo. There we go. But we got to cut through the other side too. That's the beauty of this thing, man. Look, I hit the trailer a little bit too. Damn. I'll have to get some paint over that. Didn't go too far into it. This sucks. All right, we got it off. That's what she said. Now, we can hook up our trailer and go pick up this damn car. This was not anticipated. This was not part of my plan today. All right, we got it all hooked up. Now we're ready to go pick up the new mystery car. It's not a mystery. You guys already know what it is. This will be the last haul for this F-150 here. Kind of sad to see it go. Checking the tires, making sure everything's good. If I remember right, we had one tire that was low over here. I think it was that one. May need to check that, make sure we got some air in it. But man, I'm gonna miss you, Big Red. I really will. But we had to find something that was more capable of pulling than you. So let's move on. Last haul with the F-150 before she goes up for sale. I am gonna miss her. All right, let's get this done. All right, so we are here at Copart to pick up the new clunker. Let's go get it. All right, so we got it. I'm sure when you guys saw the Copart walk around video, you had to know this was coming. All right, guys, real quick, because this is sponsored content and because I've been promoting autoauctions.io since before they had done any sponsoring at all, because I believe in what they do and I believe how valuable this tool is for people like me, people like you that are doing this kind of stuff, I want to show you why this is such a valuable tool. Now, let me point this out to you. Imagine you're going on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace and you find a car like this, but it's put together. It's in good shape. It looks great. It's got a clean, non-salvage title, and you're thinking, wow, and they're selling it at a reasonably cheap price? What a good deal. Now imagine you go into autoauctions.io and you put the VIN number in, and this heap pops up, and you're looking at it going, how is that possible? How can a clean title car end up in a salvage auction? Let me explain it to you. There are a lot of cars and car companies out there. Enterprise Rent-A-Car. There are AT&T vehicles, big commercial corporations, guys. They self-insure. So when there is damage like this, they don't have to report it to an insurance company. They just send the car to an auction. They get what they get. And that's it. It could be put back together with a clean and clear title, and nobody would know the difference. Carfax isn't going to show you this, but if you come over to autoauctions.io, if this car had ever been run through IAA or Copart, boom, you're going to see this and you're going to know exactly what you're getting. So this is where you find the true history of the car you're getting. Now, I'm not saying that you should not use Carfax. I've used it. I do use it. It's a great service, a great feature, but I always use it in conjunction with autoauctions.io because you never know what cars have been previously salvaged and not listed because they were self-insured. Now, let's get into this important tool down here, and that is the comparable vehicles feature. Now, I wanted to know before Nick had agreed, before we even had discussed doing any kind of sponsored content, I was trying to get a better idea of what I would be looking at spending out of pocket for my donor car. So I came down to comparable vehicles where it shows vehicles of the same year, make, and model and have the same type of damage. That's very important. Any of you auto rebuilders and flippers out there understand why this tool is important. So I want to get an average baseline of what I'm going to be looking at paying approximately. So I go over here, and this is the cheap end, around $500. We go over here to the high end, around $1,500. So I look at this and I tell myself, okay, between $5,000 and $15,000, it's going to be about $1,000 is what I can expect to pay for this car. Well, the proof is in the pudding, ladies and gentlemen. Sold for $1,150. So it was right on the money. So I can't complain. And you can also, if you want to see more of them, click on this. Boom. Look here. Look at all of them. And you can judge for yourself. You can take a look at these cars and get a better idea of what damage they have. Like, this isn't that bad of damage. You know what I mean? So obviously, a car like this is going to go for a lot more than, say, a car like this that went for $500. Understandable, right? This car, you know, you have to kind of get an idea of what condition your car that you're looking at bidding on is in first, and then you can get a better understanding and a better idea of what you're going to pay. Now, this tool comes in real handy. If you use this prior, I'm not saying I did, but if you know of a couple cars coming up in auction, one would be a great donor car, and one would be the recipient. If you know of a couple and you want to get an idea of what these would cost complete to have all your ducks in a row, to have everything you need put together, you can use this site right here, Comparable Vehicles, to get a very good idea of what you're going to have invested total into your donor car, into the car that's going to be the recipient of the donated parts. So again, thank you, Nick. You have a great website. You're a great guy. I truly appreciate you, and I couldn't be more thrilled or proud that you actually sponsored my content. Thank you again. Now let's move on with the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the shop. I can't wait. I'm telling you, I hope you guys are excited as me, because I think maybe, just maybe, this is probably the biggest project we've ever taken on here at Auto Auction Rebuilds. And I know there's a lot of people out there doing much bigger, better, more interesting things, but I do kind of take pride in the fact that we're doing something that you could do, anybody could do. Yeah, so okay, we've got $1,500 in this and $1,500 in the new car. You know, we're looking at about $3,000 into this. But $3,000, this is a fully spec'd out Dodge Dart. It even has the running light back here. You know what I mean? With the backup camera, the touchscreen, leather. Look, you put a bumper on this thing, and you put a good detail, I mean a real thorough detail on it, clean up these rims, clean up this car, maybe paint correct it. I'm telling you, for around $3,200 to $3,400, you could have yourself a 50,000 mile car in excellent running and driving condition. You know, these things sell on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace $6,000 to $8,000 all day long for one of these. You could get it for around $3,000, maybe $3,300. I say it's a good deal. Now, let me stop yapping about it. Let's get out here, because I got a couple things out here. I just got this back from the shop. Just got it back from Firestone. I was hoping they were going to do that tranny flush for me. Yeah, we could do the transmission fluid ourselves here, but I really wanted to get a tranny flush because the goal is to do another video for you guys. I'm buying this truck for $4,000, and I didn't test drive it, and then taking it on a 10-hour road trip to Louisiana and hope for the best. So I got it up in the air today. It's going to need some front end work. In fact, pretty much the whole front suspension needs to be rebuilt. I expected it. Didn't cost me that much, about $180 for the whole front end kit. I did get some new shoes for it today, though. These tires from Firestone were $102 a piece. That's about as cheap. In fact, it was as cheap. It was as cheap as you can get tires for. And I bought these Primewell Valera HTs because on my Ford sitting right next to it, we got some Primewell Valera ATs. And those tires have done so good by me. They've been such great tires. I decided instead of all-terrain, since this one probably won't be seeing a whole lot of off-road, I figured we might as well get the road tires for these, because who knows, maybe in the future we'll be towing cars outside of the state, delivering them to some of the subscribers or something. I don't know, you know. I don't know. There's no telling what we're going to be doing. So I figured better get some new tires. And man, what a beautiful truck this is. It really is. I got to get the windshield replaced because it's got a big old crack running right down the windshield. But look at that, man. Beautiful dashboard, beautiful seats, carpet. I can't believe it's a 250,000 truck. I really can't. I'm so happy with this, regardless of whether you guys are. I'm happy with it. But as you can see, we put a few thousand miles on these Valera ATs. I think, yeah, Primewell Valera AT. Great tires, man. Don't listen to what there's some people out there say these are horrible tires. These have been great tires. But now the meat of the story is back over here to this, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it because it is what it is, man. It's wrecked in the back. I had several of you already on Instagram that saw this car. You're like, oh, Randy, rebuild this one. No, thank you. Why? There's no reason to rebuild this car. Mainly because this is a base model. This is like low tier. It doesn't even have alloys, man. It's got hubcaps. You know what I mean? It's wrecked back here. It's wrecked hard in the front. Why would I want to put this together? It doesn't make any sense. I got a fully spec'd SXT in the shop. All she needs is a good motor and a transmission. And we got one right here. So take a quick look. Oh, it's locked up. It's locked up. We'll come back here and we'll pop this trunk real quick. We got some tire flat stuff. A little compressor with some tire flat. Got some water, a jacket, some earplugs back there. I don't think we want to use any of those. This is the perfect donor car, man. Really is. Perfect donor car. We got all our little booklets and stuff for the car. You know, if necessary, we can throw it in the other one if the other one doesn't have it. I mean, they are the same car pretty much, right? Seats look good. We got these Dart floor mats. I don't know if the other one's got floor mats or not, but this thing is just loaded with parts. It's nasty though. I mean, this is a really dirty car. Really dirty. Ugh. But the important thing is you look down there, under 50,000 miles, man. We're gonna have a powertrain with less than 50,000 miles on it. Fires right up. Fires right up. I wonder if the AC works. Let's find out. I heard the compressor kick on. I figured it would have shattered, busted up the, yeah, it does. It's still got Freon in it. Wow, okay. I thought for sure it was going to have, the way that front end's wrecked, I thought for certain this thing would have popped the condenser. And I've driven it around the lot. I'm not going to do that for you guys right now, but you can see it goes backward, and it does shift out of first gear. I had a couple people, believe it or not, that were like, how do you know the transmission's good, Randy? Transmission might be bad. It's like, it's got 50,000 miles on it. That's how I know the transmission's good. There ain't nothing wrong with this car. This car was running and driving when it was wrecked. Just fine. It tweaked the frame rail. You can see, oh, you probably can't see, but frame rail is actually, it's not kinked. I don't think it's kinked. It is bent. It's not kinked. This car just isn't worth putting back on the road. Not when we've got a fully spec'd, beautiful example sitting in the garage. Now, I'd rather put that one together than this one. This one's just a donor car, folks, but a good donor car it is. Lots of great components. I'm excited. So with all that, folks, I'm out of here. I got to get ready because in the morning I am leaving for Louisiana, and I'm excited to take a little journey with my fiance. God knows we have both been working so much lately. We need a little bit of a break, but like I said earlier, I made sure I got video content for you guys while I'm gone. So even though I'm out trying to relax a little bit for a minute, you guys got plenty of content to keep you going while I'm gone. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna get out of here. Stay safe out there, everybody, and I will catch you, assuming I don't get killed by alligators. And if I do get killed by alligators on this trip, that's gonna really suck. Well, Yeah, I'm gonna try not to screw with alligators too much, but as long as everything goes well, I will catch you all very, very soon in the next one.